Hello and welcome again to Iratus, Wrath of the Necromancer. He's looking off to the left as we try to get right back into what we were doing before, which, hold on, let me take a gander to make sure what that was. We got fights versus whatever the hell this thing is. Well, I don't know if I'm going to go right or left, actually, but whatever direction we choose to go, we're going to have to fight some big, huge tank-looking thing. I think I've seen it in promotional images. On our way to head to the boss, which, we shot this here a lot faster than I thought we were going to. But I guess it means we can go ahead and hop to it. But let's do a little housekeeping really quickly. Let's check our potions. Okay, our potions are fine. Unnecessary housekeeping was unnecessary. We got the brains. We got a 15 here. Hold on. Let's take a moment and upgrade our boys over here. I think I clicked buttons unnecessarily. A 15 immediately brings a minion up to our ultimate is ready to be upgraded, so we're going to be particularly careful with that one, I think. Maybe we'll throw it onto the Wraith. He gets pretty strong with some doctoring up. But for now, we're going to focus on our large boys right here. I think we're going to get a point of block and ward because they're so damn expensive. Let's see if we can get one apiece, because he is going to be trying to be tanking things as hard as he can. He is good at it, but there are limits. He is not invulnerable. He also is not very accurate. We're going to fix that up a little bit. We're going to bump that massive HP total up. And really, he is, if you can tell by the way the game wants us to distribute these points right here, he is almost nothing but a meat shield. Ironically, does not have any meat to shield with, but you get it. We also have a bunch of skulls we can throw onto him, which we are going to do because I'm just going to quit posturing and admit I have a soft spot for these big bone golems. They are so damn fun to play with, and they carried me through one of my first initial games. So let's see, we get a 4 right here for luck, just, I don't know, to have it done, I suppose. 13 more points, we're going to get more health. We're going to start getting some resistances and armors to help him do his tanking job a little bit more. And we're going to up his attack power twice, because he can attack, he's fine at it. He's not amazing, but he is fine at doing it. He has this: when a minion dies, he gets restored health. And let's see. Let's go ahead and start upping his power even more. Let's see. He starts off with the ability to destroy, which will do damage depending on how much health they're already missing, which is pretty good. We can up that, or we can do enemy positioning changes and give his initiative the bump that it might desperately need. It can let him go up to the front if he has no other way of getting there, because, let me see, I don't think he does. Oh, hold on, he has Nefarious Engine, so if he needs to, he can run up all the way to the front. That's not too bad. I think we're going to upgrade Nefarious Engine first, because I'm not too worried about him taking a lot of debuffs. He just needs to live.
Now,
take that.
prove yourself worthy
And
of
it's a
my
percentage, so
investment.
we might just give him more of more bumps on mutilate. He didn't have the ability to interrupt stances before, I don't think. That's super interesting. Super cool. Okay, so every point of vigor you're missing. Did this get changed? I feel like this definitely got changed. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's see. Now, this can lower their attack power a bunch by maiming them, and also interrupt stances. And what is this? This is just increase the damage, right? Well, I mean, he doesn't have really high damage. So I think we're going to go ahead and take this so that he can lose more attack power front-loaded onto it. We might need to give him some more accuracy at some point soon, though. Let's not worry about that at the moment. He has self-destruct, which I've never used self-destruct. I never want to get rid of my golems. I always invest so much into them. It's a good, emergency thing, and I suppose if you do this with a Lich, you could get him back if you are lucky, but our minions aren't disposable, especially not ones that are super high level. I suppose I could just start pumping out really low level golems, getting them to at least pass 3, and then start every fight self-destructing them with a Lich, and he gets benefits from that. If I just crafted a new strategy off the cuff, maybe. Well, let's see. I think we're going to get Bone Ward real quick, though. The question is, do I get the one that makes him suck out less health to get more block, or less health to get a block and a ward? Both are pretty good. And our ability to dodge magic on a lot of our boys is not super high. Plus extra, yeah, you know what? We're going to go with the extra block back here.
Serve me well.
We're just making him
minion.
tankier and tankier and tankier. I think we're also going to pop down Terminate up here. We're not super worried about the initial extra point of initiative. He's just going to have to be as tanky as possible. And 185 health is going to do that quite nicely. Our precious bone boy. Ghoul, I don't know. I've played with ghouls a couple of times. They're fine. This one's going to start with Gruesome Snack, which is even better. Ooh, we can give them a block. Hello, Iris. We can give them a block and some other fun toys, though, can't we? I think we will. Oh, that's maxed. I guess that was a good choice, because apparently the game really values them getting these block and initiative. No other things over here for this, though. That kind of sucks. Let's go ahead and give them the extra vigor, because it gives us such a high payback. 108 starting health, they're going to need it. Let's go ahead and give them one of their digest abilities. Let's see. Digest an enemy, fully restoring their vigor. Does not cost an action. Oh lord. Turn that down. Removes blah blah blah. Gains more health until the battle ends. Or removes all debuffs. I think I would take more health overall, unless we're like a really crit happy creature. But we're going to worry about that later. This is her primary attack method, and she gets to jump all around the battlefield in doing it. So we're going to probably go ahead and worry about that. Target loses all blocks, or you can do more damage whenever they're beneath a certain health percentage. I don't care. I think I want to just have someone else who can go through
Get
blocks
back to
and buff
battle.
up their attack damage, which just synergizes perfectly with their feature. So do that, removes blocks, that's another one of those, which is incredible. We can give her more accuracy, which is something I'm immediately looking at. For each buff or debuff on the target, that can be cute. Or we can crit them to do amazing damage. What's your... got 8 luck. We can bump it up to 10, but that's still not incredible. We can get it to 12 if we take Degustation? Am I reading that right? That sounds ridiculous. I don't know. Getting health back, receiving wrath instead of getting health back at all. She's going to be getting a lot of health back at all just from Gruesome Snack, right? Yeah, probably. So, I mean, just getting to bump your wrath up. That sounds incredible. We'll do that. We'll play with that. We're doing a lot of wrath stuff related, wrath-related things anyway. And we can upgrade the secondary damage, or we can try and get a crit off. I think we were already committed to getting the extra accuracy there. We're going to be facing more dodgy stuff in the near future anyway, so let's see. Bigger alluring mark, getting them a lot of extra stats. I wonder if she can mark herself. I'm not sure. Or we can have it last longer. I think making her faster is pretty good, huh? Making her faster and having it last longer. I mean, 16 is a lot, though. We'll do it. We'll do this. That's fine. And then finally, we're going to go with the Lost Soul over here later. Let's fight something. I feel like I've been doing this way too long. We'll go back and we'll finish upgrading the next team. But for now, we're going to go ahead with the Abomination and, you know, our Alpha Strike, big boys in charge team over here. All these extra wards are so good. Well, of course, we're going to go ahead and set up our Endless Power. That's our thing. We cast spells here, including Haste.
Speed of thought.
And now we have a nice initiative bump to keep us ahead of them for as long as possible. Do we go to work on this man right here? Or do we Dread Roar? We Dread Roar, it's not even going to pierce them. Let's see, a Treasurer and a Trader, huh? And this guy's got a chunk of armor back here. This is going to be a pain in the ass no matter what. I think we're going to just start working on burning through this block. Because it doesn't have any actual armor. I'm just going to get the block. That's fine. And you do more damage the more hurt you are, so we are going to stay away from doing that. Even though it is a very, very tempting target. Hungry Shadows right here, I believe. I don't see... I could get some more spell power, actually, and get our mana back all the way up. It sounds like my cat's activated my Roomba in the other room. How fun. We're going to do that, I think. Oh, I love when their eyes light up. Spell power jumped up, bumped up all the way. We all have a ward, so at most you're going to tear that down. You missed him, so he got to blow your ward off. What's your evasion at, bud? 48. That's still connected. Oh well. Alright, so he's the one who's going to start advancing his stance around. We don't care. We're just trying to get rid of his armor, because that is a bunch of fucking armor. There's all of that.
Leave a mark.
There we go. Much better. Such power on our girl there. I love her. And of course we're going to interrupt the stance. That's what we do. You can go all the way to the back. I do not care about anything you do. Let's go ahead and go through the rest of this block. Got the extra ignite on him. Burning for quite a while. Shadow's Dance. Now we can finally get around to playing with more spells. And I think we're going to go ahead with... does that count as a debuff? Probably not. Let's go for him instead. I mean, he's tough, but without any armor, he loses a lot of what makes him good. Why is this initiative? What's buffing their initiative? What's that +2 coming from? I cannot tell. And I really, honestly don't care that much. What can we do for you? We can grab someone and yank them forward to reduce their accuracy. What's your accuracy sitting at? 132. Wow, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're slow rolling it, because the Marauders can do a, Berserkers can do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, he hits with bad crits. Jesus Lord. I mean, she's tough, but they're within reason, you know? Let's see if we can get a critical hit. What's our luck sitting at? That's a 34. Could be good. She really needs to connect. This thing's got to start going down. Oh, yeah. That's our girl. Big heal. Big crits. We may have to, like our next thing, we might start buying her more of that. Re-stancing up. We may just get rid of that. We may just Scythe of Death somebody. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and... yeah, I think we are. Let's hit him. And then we will Scythe of Death him. This puts the flamethrower towards this front, but he really needs to, our Berserker needs to die. He was doing way too much fucking damage to us. And now we can Dread Roar to shuffle them around. Which ignites them both, crits them with all that. Where's the shuffle? I guess they got shuffled back to the exact same spots? That's a thing? I hate that. Damn, I really don't like that. Oh well, what can I do to keep him from doing his thing? I guess I can just, yank you to the front, huh? Doesn't that yank you to the front? Yeah, it does. Nice. Oh, well, there he goes back. They're really showing me how it's done, aren't they? Disfiguring Flurry. We can lower that again. He does have more block right now. Or we can just Magic Blast him. But that's... and we shoot the guns. Crossbows, whatever. Unfortunately, we're all out of... man, they are really nailing these crits. We are all out of hordes, and he's going to hit all of us and ignite all of us, which is really fun. We're going to have to use our Scythe of Death to get rid of him before that happens again. And try and mitigate some of this fire damage. We may have to bring in the team. Or, you know, distill some parts. I could just always do that, couldn't I? You have Motivate, save extra luck and accuracy. And Blackest Light. I think we're going to start going to town on you. Spell Blast. And now we can focus on you back here. Light you up. Big, enormous pain from our boy right here. Let's go ahead and Void Claws, try and get some of this health back. And then we can try and... oh, she's too far back for that, actually. Whoops. Let's go ahead and do some enormous damage with her crits. And the fire takes him out. We are quite injured. Doesn't feel good. But on the upsies, we got blood. Just 14 stat points. Damn, that's really, really amazingly good. Man, that's good. Alright, we got another 50. Let's take a gander. We can upgrade. Excavations to try and get another random part. We're kind of swimming in the parts right now, though. I don't know if we need it. But they're so... everything else is kind of full up, so why not? Let's make a rando zombie. We have just enough room to make him so that we can up our excavation game. Alright, so we are quite hurt, so unfortunately I think we're going to have to pull some alchemy. Maybe we go over here and do something with the alchemy. But Iratus uses distillation. And we can have everybody's max health if we get that high enough. Sure, we're getting close to a boss. We want our, A team in top shape. Go to our distillation. Restore 30% to all of our boys. We'll use the blood here in a second. What do we have the most of? Like rags? Rags and skulls? And weapons, I suppose. That's quite a lot. Is that enough, though? We have potions. So, I'm gonna say yes. Yes for now on having enough there. Let's go ahead and finish up our Lost Soul while we're in the oh, actually, hold on. We got blood we can throw into somebody, right? We could throw it on you and give you 14 points to put into other stuff. That's a lot of extra crit chance if we pulled it off. But does it give us 14, or will it give us make the difference and just take us up to like, I don't know, 12? I guess we'll find out. Here you go. Gave us 12. That was what I thought, but I'm not upset. Let's see, we get the most out of initiative and accuracy and luck. So I think we are going to go with luck. Get that as bumped up as we can to a nice 46. Hell yeah. Okay, almost 50% of her attacks are going to start critting, and she has a self-heal on a crit, plus we are going to probably give her the potion in the next fight that really matters to help her get that upgraded. So now we go about fixing up the Lost Soul. 10 points for 4? Yes, give me that. That's really good. She starts up one of those. Her accuracy is really important, apparently, so we're going to grab one of those. 2 and 2. Wow. It's not a bad unit, not at all. We'll get some Dread upgrade. Do we just get more health? Like health on top of that? That's 8. That's almost a 1 for why not. We want to try and get more value if possible, though, right? So we can just upgrade these stats a little bit more. Let's see, what are we doing? Stress, heal, magic, stress, buff, and the weird dancey thing. I'm hearing the common thread of stress. So, let's see. Gains accuracy in exchange for big stress damage and pulls them around. Gains accuracy until battle ends, ignores a ward. Ignoring ward's always so useful, but I think we want to just go ahead and take this. Because eventually we're going to be throwing spells out that are going to be breaking those, I think. Let's go with Hero-Mania.
My enemies are in for
More stress damage. This is a heal to an ally, but they take more damage at the start of the next turn. And the attack doesn't spend an hour. That attack comes from our girl here, so I don't know. We can increase the heal or decrease the power of the attack. I think it's just the power of the attack, right? That's... If we take this, they take a bigger heal front-loaded, but it's not that big of a heal, like to where I care, as opposed to doing like half of the damage that you do in the first place. Plus, like, what if she crit our guy? I don't know if it's possible, but I'm not gonna bank on the side of the game. Excuse me. I'm not gonna put my money on the horse that says the game's gonna be nice to us. Misleading Beauty, do huge damage. Target deals more damage until the end of the battle. She's probably not going to use that much. I don't see her being a frontline unit unless she has something that pulls her to the front. So we're going to worry about that. Targets gain initiative. We can do more damage for initiative, or we can give them initiative and a chance to escape until the battle ends. But we're kind of counteracting that, right? So that's just kind of a bigger Dread Blast plus no negatives for this upgrade. Right. Don't know. Maybe we'll combo that with like a vampire, the vampire spell later on. Not sure. Not really worried about it. Gains wards and deals less damage for the next 2 actions. That could be good for like comboing her with a tank though. Like, put her in the abomination. That'd be really sick. But I want to get them wards and blocks. I think. Yeah, we'll do that.
Prove yourself worthy of my investment.
Which means... what does that mean? We don't want her to miss, but I mean, she's mostly buffing and stuff anyway. I think we want to upgrade her dread. She's doing a lot of dread work. And then we'll start doing a little bit of that. Do one more point of that. And we're getting a free ward in our fights right now, so let's armor her up. Take another look at these really amazing skins that she has. And maybe amazing is being a little generous, but I like them. Take the squad. Do we go immediately for the tank? And then we try to get coffins with items and a cultist thing for other units? I think so. Let's see if we want to bring anything with us to this fight with a big old tank, though, because that's a little worrying to me about what that's going to be. Chance to stun as opposed to getting ward. No, I like the warding pendant. Warding pendant's pretty good. Let's just bring it along spell power.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me.
Tremble before me. Yeah,
even more than previously.
Alright, so 3 units. One's an elite, one's fucking huge, which, yep, I mean, it takes up 2 slots, like I thought. Does the escape, can't be moved, takes up positions, immune to ignition, immune to stress, explodes when starting their turn with 10% or fewer vigor, doing damage to all minions. Huh. Big armor, but we can just strip that away. Let's do a little bit of our endless power buff, get our spell power to just enormous levels, and see what we want to do about that, other than, you know, haste our boys.
Speed of thought.
We may use a potion here. Let's see. Plus 20. No, we want to get rid of their stuff, really. This is mostly helping out our minions. Maybe we want to go a different route at some point. But I don't know. We're going to just go with the gut to the Berserker. Try and get him out of the fight as soon as possible. Because he's going to do more damage over time. Take a different route, try it out. Then we're going to Hungry Shadows, probably. Because that'll probably... I think that's going to work on this thing. It seems like it will. We're going to try it out. No one has wards anyway, so here you go. Have fun. Take 48 and just nearly die on the first turn. Yeah, you'll recover that back, so that doesn't really matter at all. This Figuring Fury, though, that fucking matters. Get rid of that 14 armor.
I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
Nope. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not, you know, it doesn't really bother me, but it is interesting. Get him out of there. I guess Ignite counts as a debuff. Into the fog with you, which means we need to go ahead and get you down as fast as possible. We could just upgrade our stuff even more. Does it stack? No, it probably doesn't stack. I know better. Stance, ignores, doesn't miss. Doesn't really have any effect on either of these ways. I guess we'll do this to get the Ignite cooking and like curse him. It's something, I suppose. Let's try and go for a just straight kill on you. Remove the number of enemies in the battlefield is a pretty good strategy. Get some more spell power back. Buff up some more, get some mana, because we're going to be hitting this thing with as many spells as we can. Hey, that counts as a debuff, doesn't it? Nice. Did we get rid of your magic armor as well? I don't think we really else wanted that I really want to do, so...
Take everything from those you defend.
There you go. Got a trap. Yeah, it's a trap. We have wards, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, the power of wards. We can kill you, I think. Hold on, let's check your health. 29. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, reaped. And we can heal up our people a little bit, which we may need to survive this thing if we can't kill it in time. 104 from the fog. That's our boy, the Shade, doing work back here. We might can cut him up. We can't ignite him, but we can do big damage and hope for a stun, which didn't happen. Hit you with... no, we're going to wait and hit him with a spell after, I think. Because there's not a whole lot we can do with him right now. Grand Deception, no. More Hungry Shadows. Current Vigor, no. We just want to lower his accuracy. There we are. 95 helps us out a little bit. Lunge. 10%. If this crits, it's going to be... oh boy. Math. The foe. Let's go with the lunge, though. We got to get her towards the front. I don't think that's 10%. We should be fine. Do your thing. We got a ward back there, so it doesn't really matter. Now we hit him with the volley spears. Big, huge damage. And can we get lucky and just kill him? Yes, we can. Big heal. Now the whole squad's full up. I love this Reaper so much. He is just an enabler.
That will wash away your pathetic civilization.
I was expecting to get more out of that, though. Feel a little cheated, but whatever. Let's go ahead and upgrade our boy over here. Scythe of Death never misses. If it kills the target, the Reaper recovers more health. That's not really necessary. That's not what we're there for. He is not tanking. He is at the back. Let's see, 1%. And, oh, for sanity. I didn't know it also counted sanity. Okay, that makes him work even better with him than I thought. Ups his maximum physical damage. So this can just be a bigger hit at any point. Which our thing is we don't want to miss like the kill when we use it, right? So bigger chance to just get over the threshold for instant murder. We're taking that.
Yourself worthy of my investment.
We're also not worried about accuracy because the big attack that really matters doesn't ever miss. So we're not going to worry about that. Let's give him some more resistance to magic because that is the big crippler he's got right now. And her, she doesn't have enough to upgrade, so we're not going to worry about that at all. We got 26 souls. We're full of potions still. We got these brains that we can drop on the people. Maybe the Dark Knight, actually. Enemies lose more vigor and you recover health equal to the amount of damage dealt. Or you deal more damage. Wait, what? Hold on. Enemies lose 12, recover equal to the damage dealt, ignores war. Lose 15, recovers the amount equal to the damage dealt. What's the... Oh, okay, this target's only one guy. I got really confused for a moment there. Alright, fine. I do rather like the Dark Knight. Maybe we do throw it on to him. If he's going to tank, he's going to need the extra help from this. But you could just also... I could tear away people. Move them all around. Banshee, can't use her stuff from the back, so I'm not super worried about that one. The Infested, same problem there. I think, for fun, let's go ahead and give it to the Knight here. We'll come back and we'll doll him up in a little bit. Put that on the Knight, put the 14 on her. We're just kind of distributing these around because we have them and they're taking up space. Put them there. Did I? Okay, I did. I thought the game didn't count it for a second. Then we will upgrade our Infested because he suffered so much he needs win. Ooh. That reminds me of something, but I don't know what. Something horrific. Let's get that off the screen. That's not fun to look at for me. Go right. Let's get some items. Select a boon. Carbon of Souls, Hawkeye, Cannibal Jaw. When an ally dies, who else benefits when an ally dies besides a lich? I guess it's assuming like the ghoul, maybe? But that's not really the vibe I'm going for. I don't want to miss in the first place, and it seems kind of... I don't really like that. We'll take another Lantern of Souls. We're taking another Lantern of Souls because if our tank dies, we want to be able to handle that. Hey, another tank, speaking of that in the more literal sense. Let's go say hey. The All-Star team. Doing so much work. Let's go for our Endless Power buff. Probably would be a really good frontline unit though. But he gets so much benefit just wherever he's at. I love him. Now, let's go ahead and haste our boys. Yeah. And then we'll go ahead and start trying to gut people, I'm sure. Same strategy. We're going to go for you. Sucks to suck, man, but it's gotta be done. Put the Wrath there. We get him down, the sooner we do that, the sooner we get him in the right spot. Warded! Get the fuck out of here with that. I don't want any nonsense. Disfiguring. Blast, get rid of that armor. Damn, Pierce, so good. All these crits. Man. That was an 18, huh? That's not really worried about that. Now that we got you over here, we're not even hurt, so I don't think we care about destroying him when we could just Agony of Terror. Oh no, he's actually counts as position 4 even though there's 3 enemies. I should have thought about that. Endless Power, no. Desiccate, no. I guess we will just kill you. Other things to do, but eh. Yeah, that feels good though. Put you there. We'll try and gut you. No stuns. No stuns kind of stinks, but really is not that bad. Void Claw will not hit anything super big. But you are debuffed, so we'll make a mass grave. Grab you, I think. Pull you to the front. So you can take a little bit of the fog damage. Warded still, man. You gotta start paying attention. Puts him back in there. That's not 10%, is it? Oh, that might be 10%. Wait. 5. I don't think it is. I don't think it's quite 10%, but I do think kind of dangerous where he's at right now. Let's go ahead and throw a Disfiguring Fury back here just to get the damage on him.
Make them suffer.
Crit, 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 crit. Okay. Whew. Almost was bad. Almost. Volley of Spears. We'll figure we'll destroy you with that. The fog's gone. That's fine. We're just gonna gut this man. Cut and trampled on a robot. Who else can say that but the Reaper? Get him down. We are just rolling through them. They can't do enough damage.
Step towards my eternal
This
kingdom.
this floor is just about to be destroyed. Ooh. Chance will not expend a potion when using it. Maybe if I was just spamming potions out, but I don't really care. Abomination has got his next level. I'm so proud. Let's see, 4 points. Into Dread. I mean, his guts are getting better. Ha. His gut attack is getting better, so maybe we can go ahead and boost this. Max 8, maybe not. Accuracy. We're getting close to like elves and stuff, right? And I think elves are really dodgy. So maybe we just sit and chill. Kinda think we do. Screw it. I'll get it. We'll get it. And most importantly, we're gonna go upgrade Break and Swallow. Now let's see. Destroys the Abomination, gets a buff, restoring 10. Or since we're getting a what do you call it? A charge of it at the beginning of combat, I believe this will make him restore 25 vigor every turn, which is quite a lot. Plus it'll go up 10 more health.
Serve me well, my
Seems real good. We'll take it. And then let's see, we've got these talent points. We have no just one-off upgrades that we really care about anymore. But we could get this. But we really don't miss that often, so I'm not really worried about it. Getting more mana. We have plenty of mana all the time. I think we just get another 2 points and get durable materials, or we go about getting more magic, or like getting the next ire upgrade. So many good choices all around the board. I'm kind of just scattered everywhere, but at least I'm not pigeonholed into doing one thing this way. Our minions are getting substantial buffs. Who do we want to bring in this direction? I think Squad 3 could use some cultist items. Let's go check them out. Alright. Lost Soul receives attack and dread for each buff on enemies. I'm trying to minimize that time, so I'm going to stay away from it. Create some snack, get a started lunch break. I think she already has that. Yeah, she does. Plague Body Organ. Each character attacking the infested is cursed with a spell that deals stress damage each turn for 3 turns. That's really damn good. Or Stack of Bones. For each 10 vigor it's missing, the damage it receives is decreased by 2.5. Let's get that. Tank even harder than we possibly thought we could before. Stack of Bones, and when someone finally dies, he heals up an enormous amount. It's really tempting to put him like in the squad now at this point because he is absolutely stacked. And we're 1 digger soul away from another upgrade too. Such is life. Let's go check on our guys that have been training for a while. What are you at? We're at 15. Okay. Who else do we want to put in here? Because we have people that are really far behind. Let's go throw you in here, and we'll throw you in here because 15 is a nice threshold for you. And I think we're gonna do the one where we summon a skeleton for cheaper at the start of the battle. Because the other option is enormous stat skeleton, but really he's there to like just take hits and die with a sacrifice. So getting him out there faster, plus just upgrading the power of our lich. Yeah, we'll take that. And as for the Black Widow, we love our Black Widow, but I don't know. I don't know why I quit taking her. I don't really have a good reason. No, she could turn that into stress damage, make it something to hit wards. Maybe that's good, not sure. That'd give her some utility on other teams. Really, she's just a physical... Well, not really. I guess she is just kind of a tank that applies debuffs and puts... Yeah, she applies debuffs and she heals herself. My brain is like on half a cylinder today. Too much to do, not enough time. Everyone knows that story, right? I think we're gonna go with the Poison Spit. Not worried about that, I don't think. Well, hold on, maybe we do. Because she's not gonna... We can't have our Dampier in every party, right? Occasionally she's gonna be out of it. Plus we can get some more initiative on our girl here. Let her set up other abilities at the beginning. So we're gonna go ahead with Acid Spit. If we're using it, it's reduced armor. So let's make it reduce as much armor as we possibly can. The damage is secondary. And we'll worry about these guys later. Let's head over... I kind of want to try one of the other squads, though. I've been playing with these dudes for... having them on the back burner for a while. The thing is, we don't really need to train them because we're getting so many brains from our talent choices. It's been really good for us. We're just cheating level 1 units all the way to the front. And there's not a lot they can do about it. How high a level can you get, anyway? I guess we need, like, another 3 to get shield upgraded. Let's keep working on getting our Abomination upgraded. We're gonna just show favoritism. Not gonna try and pretend otherwise. Now let's go ahead and get the initial rotation out of the way. Yep. Come on. There we are. Haste this up. And then we can start gutting people. Maybe. Wow, that's a lot of durability. How much are you healing now? 18 per turn. Is that the break and swallow I thought it was going to be? Maybe it just counts the basic one? That is disappointing. Oh well, we did get 10 more health out of it, so it is still pretty good. And if we do decide to break and decimate someone else, if we put him on a stress team, he is going to do so much work. So much work, but we're not on a stress team, so let's worry about getting those blocks down. Alright, you're going to try and mark us, I'm sure. We have wards. You can't mark someone who's warded. You can't shoot someone who's blocked. Now, what do we do about you, big man? We don't really have anything that breaks wards, do we? We have Void Claws, but he has full sanity. It does so much damage. I don't know. I guess we can grab you. Oh, totally forgot about that. No one was surprised. Let's go for Disfiguring Flurry to get the armor off of this boy. Block, block,
Savor these last few
crit debuff? Do you, like, lose more armor than you even had? How does that work? Stonefall. Yeah, that's a bit sad. Straight missed. Got a buff. Everything's coming up aces. Let's see, we have nothing we really can get rid of. We can do Agony of Terror to start working on the wards of something else, or we can just, you know, put it on someone who is currently unaffected. Let's get that stress taken. Healed back up already, and now your stuff is down and your debuff, so Volley of Spears. And we start cutting you up with our gut. Do not want to worry about you for longer than I have to. Yes, yes, we do hit hard. Thank you for noticing. We'll go ahead and throw that down. Big chunk of damage. That warding amulet is doing a lot of work on this floor. So it's them having wards, though. Ooh. Alright, we're a little uncomfortable with taking 35. That's a bit much. How about we do, let's see, 100% damage, we don't move. Puts him a space back, he can still gut. She is getting pretty durable the longer this fight goes on, so maybe this is the way to go. I don't really think it matters though. Let's throw a trap down actually. Let's keep you up here. Okay, minor resistances. You can heal? Well, let's just nip that in the bud.
Ashes to ashes.
None of that.
Dust to dust.
Into the fog, into the trap. No, none of that. Your knight should kill you. You won't even get a turn, I'm sure. Pain reflection, maybe? Did we need to do huge blasts of stress at them? Probably not. Let's just Dart Gate. Get a little bit of mana back. It doesn't work, man. I mean, I appreciate your dedication to your craft, I guess, but and maybe you should pay more attention to what's going on. Just a thought. Now, do we... Man, she has some really high stress damage she can pull out. That second brain. So good. Let's go ahead and remove your extra armor. Just in case we want to get around to it. Wow.
Bodies fail.
Dampier is scaring the hell out of people. You can debuff him as much as he wants, but he's not really armor dependent. He just kills people.
Maybe craft this one into furniture.
Get a heal. I almost feel bad. I don't, but I almost feel bad. Let's Void Claw you. 30 is okay, gets us more mana and everything else. Oh, and he does get to kill you. Yay! Yeah, I thought that was a claw hand. I never really noticed that it was a tentacle hand. It's kind of grody. Increases the baseline chance that an enemy will die to a heart attack by 10. This game really wants me to do a stressed out build, like real bad. And it's starting to make some fair points about doing it. Alright, let's get this other ire.
Run red.
We end up having a lot of it usually. Let's grab an artifact for this upcoming fight. Let's see. It's competing with this. If this can go into the the amulet slot or something. Ugh. Let's see. Minions. Oh, it says minions and enemies. Okay. That's a little bit worse than I thought it was. Maybe we go back to the hook because of that. That is, ugh. Don't like that. Yeah.
Now I will make tremble before me.
I thought about it.
Even
It's really tempting, but we're not going to go that direction. I think we're going to go the more spell power direction for this coming up boss fight. Nothing to do here yet. We're almost to a point of another upgrade. I don't need either of these. I guess we'll just do that because we love our little boys. Our boss appears to be a couple of twins, maybe? Odd. But interesting. Let's go check them out. When you're a dwarf in a steam machine, you can fight the necromantic whirlwind, though that doesn't mean you'll win. With lessons learned from previous contraption, the new blueprint was performed for a more compact and mobile version of the war machine with an even greater amount of firepower and defense against undead trickery. Sure, it's a bit of a death trap with a pair of drunkards coerced into piloting it, but safety is a rather distant concern for the Alchemist Guild at this point. Have we had a previous run-in before? I'm not sure what's going on with this. Alright, what do you do? Can't escape, can't be moved, 2 positions, acts 3 times per turn, has shared vigor and sanity with the second machine. Interesting. Well, we have a Dampier, so these huge armor totals don't really matter to us. I think that's what the fight's supposed to be built around. The ability to strip resistances away from something is so So good. It's so incredibly good. Let's see. We can't hit the guy at the back, which is unfortunate. And Dread Roar gets some ward off of both of them, so I guess that's worth considering. Let's go ahead and get the block off of this guy. We can at least ignite him. That had a chance to gut. Didn't, but yeah. Hungry Shadows could have been good. Let's go ahead and get the buff going here with haste.
Speed of thought.
Mostly doing it to see if we can trigger these around. We can't, but worth investigating. Let's see what one of our potions do. Target boss loses. Okay, it's worse on bosses. Target minion gets better accuracy. Target enemy loses armor. We don't care about that. We may just use that to get rid of it at some point. Let's Sure. More spell power. And totally forgot about the alchemist thing on him. Now that we got that figured out, we want to do even more spell nonsense is the question. Start working on getting rid of some of these wards. We can throw a Hungry Shadow down. It's not as good, and these guys are not going to move around like at all, I'm sure. What's your accuracy? 125. They're probably not going to miss either. 3 actions. Really uncomfortable with that. Let's go for more spell power, more mana recovery, just really lean into doing nonsense based off that. Let's also get rid of your armor. None of that.
Perish.
Sick. Sundering's Claw. So damn good. Hurting her is only going to make life more difficult for you. Keep that in mind. What the hell is that? Are you marking him for your partner to attack? What is that? Unsure what's going on there. Not happy about any implications. Target loses luck. Who's got luck to spare? Anybody? We're not really worried about him having luck, right? So let's throw more attack and dread onto him. Probably not. I think we just go for the volley of spears.
Making a mass
50 damage is significant.
grave.
Oh, I don't like this at all. Interrupt stances, ignores block and ward, doesn't miss. I'm going to play a little bit more attention here. That's a nice change of pace, but that there, that's for store a little bit onto you. It's going to heal you up a touch. Break and swallow, or break and decimate. Jesus, what a name. Looks like that. Oh, no, okay. Bosses are immune. Never mind. I think we want to shield somebody with our enormous health pool. Maybe one of these guys back here. Let's see. We don't have any block on any of them. Shade's really weak to physical attacks. Well, you know, any attack, honestly. We'll guard you. Because we care. And now, I still have all these wards. Target gets accuracy loss. Doesn't stack. Again. Grand Deception. I'm not really worried about that. Let's go ahead and just work on wards, I suppose. Right? No. Yeah. Get rid of the wards on that. You will do the Pain Blast back here. I think. What's your debuff? -2 armor. Oh, God, maybe not, actually. Maybe we just go ahead and just shoot a man. Try and get our health back up as high as we can. We're gonna try. Didn't crit. What? Alright, we saved our boy back here from doing something. What are these buffs and debuffs? I have no idea. Alright, we got the other ward off. Feels good. Ah, Jesus Lord. Poor girl. You can take it. Luckily we got a ward back there on him. hold on. Removes all debuffs, restores. Yeah, pretty good.
Nicely.
Alright, oh, they actually move positions this time. Okay. Scythe obviously is not going to really do it. Might be a good finisher eventually, but it's not going to do it for now. Agony of Terror does not go through things. These are not stances, I don't think. We can just bite through this armor right here, I think. That might be good enough. Especially if we're going to try and gut next turn, which I think we might.
You don't know why?
There we are.
There's no
Block down.
sun up in the sky. Bony weather.
And then we, what, did we desiccate him in the back again? Oh crap, I meant to do Agony of Terror. Oh well. Do we shield Our Lady right here? It's that or Dread Roar, and we can't force them to move. We'd only be doing a little bit of stress to them. Now I'm getting the ward off of the other. I guess we do shield. There you go. You're gonna be taking a lot of hits. I'm sorry, my friend. We could up the evasion, but I do not want to swap places with him at all. Let's go ahead and lower his accuracy. Maybe that'll be good enough. And then we, I think, try to aim for the heart. Again, we are just trying to get a heal up. Nope, didn't work. Alright, we got something over there. Big hits. Stab him back, ignites him. Single target, so it does a little bit more. Warded. Still get to hit you back. Alright, feels pretty good. I got a miss, which means well, that still counterattacks. You get to blast him. Alright, pretty good. That's less good. Don't like that at all. And then we got whatever's going on over there. Restores vigor. It doesn't really feel like she's restoring vigor though. That's the not fun part. Alright, I think fire counts as a debuff. 50 damage. Let's see, how much is this going to do? Probably not a lot, but any little bit's gonna help, so. Okay, so 93, it's not like it's low or anything. Good to know. Dread Roar on... No, shield. We're still shielding, I think. Or are we cutting up? I think we're still shielding. We'll shield you this time. And then we're going to use another potion. Target loses armor. Bosses... No, target loses sanity. Target minion gains accuracy. Well, I guess we'll do that. Which also is going to heal him up a little bit. Well, the wards are up on him. Void Claw's not going to do a whole hell of a lot, and it would move him forward, which would be real bad. Grand Deception actually seems like it'd be pretty good. Swapping these two around with the greatest trait to get 40 more evasion. You were blind. And we are still just being really hopeful that a critical hit will restore some more vigor to us here. It just feels like our potion attack's not even... Like, are we restoring vigor? I don't even think they are. Oh, the crit hurts. We get to stab you back at least. We are getting to the point where redirects and all that are not feeling good at all. Miss gets to blast you with that.
Your frail body's faith.
Which gives us back a hefty chunk of, what do you call it? Wrath, mana, and health. Mostly importantly, the Wrath, because I think that is a pretty significantly low health total you got there, Chief. And maybe the Reaper wants to say hey to you? We're definitely going to go for it. Let's see, we're looking at 321 and 321. Yeah, right? Lowers both of their health. Such an enormous damage. Not sure if that interferes with the calculation, if it does at all. I think it might. volley a spear. Actually, hold on. If we bone spear, that's the second position. That's he's first and second position twice, right? Is that more damage? I think it. Science?
Impale this wretch.
I was wrong. That was not more damage. That feels bad. I think we're at the point where we're just going to try and burst him down right here. Can we do 123 in one turn? I don't know. We are going to try. We're going to ignite. Spreading those debuffs around, it seems to be doing something at least. Hungry Shadows is not going to be really worth it. Void Claws also probably not going to be worth it. Let's go ahead and like swap positions with our girl here, maybe? She could take a lot of damage from this, and then we would be in a really bad spot. Let's just throw this.
Will run red.
And I think we have to. Where are you? Grand Deception. We're both marked with stuff, so let's increase our evasion and get her away as far as we can. Disfiguring Flurry on you. I mean, maybe. That's a lot of potential damage. She crits, it's a lot more. Magic Blast 14 5 times is... A single crit connects with that. Don't we just... Do they die? Do you die? If we... Let's see. 14 5 times, it's like at least 50 something. No, I think we're just going to go with Disfiguring Flurry. We got the crit. Fire! Fire damage!
Mine is the winning side.
That'll do it. Hell yes. Ooh. Interesting. Another second brain. A creepy doll. Must pass the standard check at the very beginning of combat. A 16 brain, better flesh. Ooh, that felt kind of dangerous there at the end. That was kind of fun. Big ups to the enemy for not instantaneously dying, I suppose. And let's go ahead and get some more attack power. We're going to go ahead and up this. We're going to leave that alone so we can try and get more of this. Do we have... We got better blood, better armor, better meat. Ooh, meat, actually. Put that on you. Get better crit chance again. Better chances to hit than to... or equal chances to crit as to not crit. Feels pretty good. Shade. I think we save up for... Oh god, save up for more evasion. Might take a little bit. We've never got a single good dust. How odd. Maybe that'll be on the next floor. We'll get more access to that. Who knows. And we're going to upgrade the attack on you to make it easier to try and scythe people down, since it's like a multiplier, I think. Having you be a little bit faster. Yeah, we'll take the little bonuses we can get for now, including giving you a little bit more resistance to melee because you nearly got dealt with. And let's carry on through. We can at least say hey to the next floor. News of the dwarves failed before the onslaught of the walking dead spread far and wide. The human kingdom was rich and willing to pay gold unaccountable to whoever can manage to bring the head of the newly awakened necromancer. They would all gather here in these barracks, cunning rogues, light mages, knights, elven rangers, all following the siren soul of coin. They knew not the true scope of danger that awaited them in the end. They were just lambs gathering before the butcher. Pretty accurate, actually, because we are going to run straight through them with the setup we got right now. This setup's really good for going through corridors, but maybe we want to have like a boss battle team. That is something to consider. Ooh. This is going to be a weird one to dig our way through. A lot of potential quests that we can get to. One there, one there. Oh no. I guess we'll decide next time, but that's going to be it for today. Thank you for dropping by and checking out the channel. Like, comment, all that fun stuff. If you want to see more of what's going on here in Iratus, or if you have something else you want to see me see me play, maybe drop that in the comments so I can diversify my portfolio of things played. I hear that's a good thing to do. But until then, I want you to take care, and I'll see you next time.